All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more PoE 2 Hardcore. I still have not had all that much time to sink into PoE 2 outside of streaming stuff. I've been in massive, like, crunch mode with video stuff lately. But I think it'll be fine, probably. Thankfully, I have everything mapped out, like, in POB already. So that's gonna go a long way. Because otherwise, I would probably start to feel a little lost. But I think we should be fine. As long as I stick to the plan and I don't die, everything should go well. So anyway, let me just open it up. I do have backups, just in case. Like backup plans, I mean. I have fallbacks in mind in case of an untimely death, rather. But we'll see. Hold on a second. There. Now you can see. Oh, hold on. And that. Crack this open. We playing mid today? Hey, mods, I want him gone. I want him out of here. I don't want to see him anymore. They're apparently doing an event for PoE 1. I have not heard anything about that, but... Blood Mage Chole, hello. Get a low taper fade. You guys, this meme needs to just... We need to let it go. It's past due. It needs to go. Okay, I am 2 levels over, but I clearly am forgetting how to play this a little bit. Getting the order of my skills all wrong. I have a bit of wiggle room going into Act 2, though. It's still gonna be slow at the start because new campaign act, but as long as we don't rush it, we'll be fine. That meme is still massive. No, it's not. We need to let it go. Just let it die. Let the low taper fade die. Oh, why are they unleashing ice? Oh my god. Okay. I have cold snap now too. Forgot about that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah. My brother in Christ. It is the year of our Lord, 2025. Do not try to D's nuts me. Do not. Ninja won't let that meme die as long as he lives. Even if he did, it would probably only even make it last longer. Maybe so. I feel like that's the only thing I've heard about Ninja in a very long time, has been the low taper fade meme. And I didn't even know it was Ninja at first. I had to get on stream and genuinely just be like, okay, chat, there's an old short, like legit years old, where in the short I say that something is massive and everyone is commenting about me saying massive. What is going on? It only just started recently. Why is it happening? And I had to get educated on the Ninja low taper fade meme. I'm getting old, clearly. That must be why. I'm an old man at heart. I'm sitting here playing hardcore ARPGs while I'm talking about how I feel old. It's happening in real time. I'm aging rapidly. I don't think I want to go back up. But the XP could be good to get. Might be good while I'm trying to get back in the rhythm of it. And the cold snap isn't even one-shotting like the little guys. So maybe I do want to get a little, you know, a reasonable little farm in nice and early so that I don't have to do it later. Saying that the meme is still massive is in and of itself the meme. You think it makes for an immortal meme? Probably not. How long until people get sick of it? How long until people are just like, no, please, Ninja, shut up. We don't care about the low taper fade anymore. I just got flashbacks on starting this up again too, because at the very end of the last PoE stream, it was when Kanye was starting to go on his recent Twitter rampage. And I legit like had to pause in the middle of running through this area just to go and see what the hell was going on. And I couldn't even read half of the tweets out on YouTube. Man, the ice is satisfying. I hope this character doesn't die. I want to keep this one going. I want to see where this goes long term. I like the ice effects in this game a lot. To be fair, I like a lot of the effects in this game a lot. So I could be tempted. I've kind of been wanting to play a lightning-based build a little bit. But I gotta stick with it. I can't swap in Act 2. Oh, Zooey. Frostbomb, bitch. Oh, a lot of these skills are placeholder, though. So I hope that the later stuff is also this satisfying, just like visually and everything. Because a lot of this is not stuff that I'm going to be using long term. It's just stuff that I'm using while the really good shit is not available yet. Take a mind rune. Wear blood. We haven't gotten our ascendancy yet. We're at the beginning of Act 2. Ascendancies are like the subclasses of this game. And when people talk about like what they're playing, they don't really describe their builds with like the class they're playing. They describe it using the subclass. Because it's more specific, gives you a better idea. Blood Mage is like a subclass basically. And the point where we can unlock it finally is about halfway through this campaign act. I got to the part of Dragon Ball Super where I'm supposed to watch the Broly movie. Weren't you reading Goku Black last night? The fuck? What do you mean you're at the point where you're ready to watch the Broly movie? Timmy, how fast are you? I read a lot. That's insanely fast. So you're through Tournament of Power. Like you read all of it. There's no way. looking at energy shield items, but I forget that I'm splitting my defense between energy shield and armor. To be fair, reading manga is way faster. That's true. But Dragon Ball is still fucking long. We're talking he read like all of Goku Black and all of Tournament of Power in the last 24 hours. Even in the manga, the Dragon Ball is still fairly long. Most chapters are like 40 pages. Yeah. 40 pages would be like my limit for the day. With the way that I read. I really can't read. I just don't enjoy reading. Although to be fair, I'm also horrifically slow when it comes to watching through stuff as well, like TV or movies. So, I think that's maybe just me in general. I have a nice chunky energy shield, it feels like. Like, I feel like I'm barely... A thawing charm could be really good. Maybe. I was going to sell these. Okay. Let me put them over here, because I just confused myself a lot with that. I was like, what are these here for? Hello? Oh, okay. That's, yeah, I don't know what I expected. Just fun.
Up there, the leader of the pack.
Come here, leader of the pack. Nothing like a good hyena boss fight. I wonder, I know that this guy was, at least for a while, one of the, like the banes of people running endgame maps if he popped up. People were having a hard time keeping characters alive if they got this boss in maps. I wonder if that's still the case. Because I was hearing that back at like launch. And there's been a couple big patches since. Launch of early access, I guess. We still aren't at the official launch yet. Oh god. Too many hyenas. Oh my god, and there's more coming. Okay. Slow and steady. Thankfully, I get very good crowd control from just being able to freeze everything. Oh my god, too many hyenas. Too many hyenas. Oh my, no! I saw it coming. Oh my god, I fucked it. I lost it. God damn it. That was a little soon. A little early in the stream. God damn it. Does this game have PvP? No. At least not yet. It might, like, in the future, but currently no. And I don't think they've expressed any plans for it. God damn it. That was a bit painful. Hold on. Let me look through my shit. Act 2, still scary. So okay, I've got 2 things that I've been considering. Hold on, now I'm gonna need to change the pin too. Hold on, once I get there. I got 2 things that I've been considering. And that's, one of them is, what's it? A monk, which is more melee oriented and beautifully animated. Or a sorceress, which is like a witch, but different. Trust me. I've got a certain style in mind for both of them. One of the monk, I've thought through quite a bit. The sorceress, not so much, but I could probably wing it. What are we thinking, chat? Big bonk? No, I don't like the big guy. Hold on. The warrior, that's what he's called. I tried him a little bit, and it is just not for me in this game. It might be better later on, though. But at the start, it's just so slow. And armor is really bad right now as like a form of defense. And I was not feeling it. Oh, here. I forget there's little preview videos and stuff. So the sorceress, she's kind of, you probably could have known what to expect generally. She's got fire spells. She's got cold spells, which I was just using a bit. What I would be going for would be a lightning sorceress. Something a little more like this. That's not terribly far off. And then, does the monk have any preview videos that... Oh. Hold on, that lightning stuff? That looked so nice. That looks so fucking cool. Did you die? I just died. The fucking hyena boss, Act 2. Yeah, I've seen some monk gameplay going around, and his animations are wild. Just a super pretty character. Monk looks cool. What do we think, chat? What do we think? What is the coming soon? Oh, this is probably where the League select would be. Wait, no, that's this. What is coming soon? I've never noticed that. Monk is fun. Yeah, I tried Sorceress a little bit. I tried Warrior a little bit. I have not really tried Monk. I know there's more classes and ascendancies coming, but like, what? There's just a coming soon thing there. Fire Monk? I was also thinking Lightning Monk. Could you tell I'm in the mood for some lightning? Is it obvious? Maybe? Alright. Hold on now. There we go. I'm gonna have to replace my pin. Blood Mage died. Is he finally running a build he's gonna enjoy? What do you mean? I liked the last one. What do you mean? I liked the one we were playing. I don't know what to name him. I don't know what to name him. Chole is monking. I can get behind that.
Don't let him escape! Boom!
Chole is monking. My monk is named Mikkel is monking, of course. Of course it is. Oh, we're all the way back. 42 HP? 42.
By the first ones, you're alive.
Yeah.
Glad to see the mill up now. I would appreciate it if you could. Reach clear.
I share the wisdom.
Find the miller.
I'll find him.
Rest now. I will see about this miller.
Don't you worry. I'll find him. Can't believe that I died within like 20 minutes of starting stream. I did say Act 2 was scary. I was clearly not prepared. All right. What do we get? Falling Thunder?
But at what cost?
Why is it?
Effective.
Indeed. Lightning.
Foul creature.
Ryden, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate it. Only disappointment I have with Stalker 2 is there's no difficulty above hard mode. It's kind of interesting that there's no difficulty. Is hard mode like on par with the old hard modes? Ow. Shield's not gonna do me much good now, is it? Two-handed weapon. Huh. Mikkel did say that Monk gets off to a slower start. So we'll see how this goes. Mana Ring might help. Maybe. Ah. Evasion ES. Skill speed.
Shock.
I'm gonna AFK the conversation to watch this shit. Look, I'm not choosing the worst days, Mikkel. You are choosing the worst days to do things on. Obviously.
What is
Uh-oh.
that?
Oh, I can cancel it? This is also gonna feel a bit weird for me just because I haven't really played much melee on this game. Oh, the ads, okay. Where's he going? Bah.
You will eat lighting and cracks under.
Lighting? Thank you for the 2, Raiden. Appreciate it. Oh my god, that did so much damage. I got like weirdly caught on it.
Skill always beats raw strength.
That belt could be very nice early on. Plus strength. Save the transmute.
Well done.
Oh, all my currency and stuff is gonna carry over from the witch.
How have the Ezamites fallen this far?
You know what, chat? For the sake of the challenge and the consistency,
If you find a bind out there,
do you think we can, or do you think we should
Discipline of the forge has taught us.
scrap all of the carryover gear from the witch run?
From
the Blood Mage run?
I fear this land's sick. Goodbye.
I sense a kindred dreamer.
How much is it? Because... Okay, actually, I really don't even have much. I've got runes, I guess, and an essence, a single essence. With a speed... dude, those are going to be some nice boots. And never mind. I have so little to where it really doesn't even matter much. The witch is dead, yeah. Hyena boss. Beginning of Act 2. I'm probably going to want energy shield. Just, well... Yeah, probably just pure energy shield. I don't know if I want to... Well, the belt, I can't go wrong. I only have one augment. Okay, I'm not. I'm just gonna leave things as is for now.
With Killing Palm equipped, monsters will display these blue indicators when they are low on life. Use Killing Palm to dash to these monsters and cull them for an instant kill. This will grant you a power charge. Other skills like Falling Thunder will spend power charges to greatly enhance their effects. With Killing Palm equipped,
Yoink. So you're telling me that it kills things and buffs the other skill I have?
boy, what would you
Yes,
like?
please. I have the gold from the last run too, so it really wouldn't have mattered if I did scrap the other currency. Ooh. ES boots. Do I want more shield and a higher stun threshold, or do I want the life regen is the question. Life regen is so nice to stack in this game. Do they have anything? Oh, he does have other ES items. Okay. There's not a lot of fire enemies here. Because I would normally... Ooh. Wait, attack speed? Hold on. Yeah, that doesn't include skills, unfortunately. Because at first I was like, oh shit, attack speed would be really nice on a melee character, but that's like genuinely only for... Wait, no. Would it count with staff skills though? Spells are not attacks, but like Rolling Thunder isn't a spell. It's a staff skill. Oh god, does anyone know PoE 2 better than I do? Does anyone know? With this one? That skill you picked up doesn't go anywhere near meta monk build. That's fine. The meta's boring anyway. What's the question? So attack speed, like if I buy this, or these gloves, they get attack speed, right? Attack speed doesn't, hold on. What does it say? Attacks are skills. Oh yeah, okay, it would affect the staff. I had to reread it. Never mind, it does. These gloves, please. Yep, those ones. Never mind, no question. Max life and fire res.
Oh, that'll kick you along.
Yoink. Probably do want the life regen, to be honest, even though it's like half the energy shield from the boots. I think the life res would be worth it. What's my current shield at, actually? 53? Think long-term, Cole. Don't be short-sighted now. It's so tempting, though. It has stun threshold, too. I do want the life regen. I know it's smarter.
That's a good one.
I know it's smarter. I'm taking the life regen.
Stick to the carrots.
Pleasure doing business with you. The armor is cosmetic. You need to put more into your offensive abilities. We're playing hardcore. We need to stack defense more than anything else. And the armor is not just cosmetic. Your gear is kind of your make or break in PoE, more than your... Well, your skills and supports are as well, but much more than your passive tree. Oh, I need to bind... What do I want to bind it to? Honestly, unbind the basic attack. I guess put it down there in case I need it, but I probably won't. Okay. Because I'm playing melee, I might want to over-level myself early on, just to give myself a little buffer. I am not used to this playstyle on PoE 2 yet. I played a good bit of melee on PoE 1. Okay, hold on. That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh. That's pretty cool. I like. Crappy sandals are crappy. You know, for level 2, could feel worse. Oh, I should have. Damn it. Damn it. I probably do just want to stack energy shield on this guy. I know it's probably just the best play, right? Ooh. How many power charges can I get on this guy? The video showed him having 3. So I might assume that it's 3. The videos do a very good job explaining the skills in this game, thank God. PoE 1 was the absolute textbook of just like, who knows if this is worthwhile, like, at all. Just pick it up, try it out. Might be the worst shit you've ever used, but at least you'll know once you test it. Here they have the courtesy of explaining it to you beforehand, which is so nice.
Victory is but another milestone.
More skill speed, please. 3%'s not a lot. Well, I've taken 2 3% nodes. I've got 6% on my gloves. 12% is a solid boost to otherwise. Oh, don't get caught in that and get frozen, Cole. That would be a bad idea. Oh no. I'm getting a little reckless with the melee. Oh. Ow. Oh, damn it. Let's try to not get stuck on the dogs. That's how we lost the Blood Mage. Oh my God. Ow. Fuck. Ow. Twig circlet, huge. Did the witch die? Yeah, the Blood Mage died, like, within 20 minutes. ES and intelligence? Don't mind if I do. Still gonna hold on to that. I keep thinking, I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Make a magic staff. But I'm holding off. Hello, false. I'm playing hardcore. Yeah, I prefer playing hardcore on PoE. I played, you know, a few hundred hours of the first one, give or take. I'm a bit of a Path of Exile fan. This reminds me of DMC 2. Yeah, this is much like one of the greatest games of all time, Path of Exile 2. Or Path of Exile, sorry, Devil May Cry 2. Oh wait, this is a skill gem? I thought it was a support gem. You know, I don't know why I thought that was a support. I don't know if I need.
Glacial Cascade is a cold area attack that ends with a powerful spike of ice.
It looks cool.
Hitting a frozen target with the spike will do a large amount of damage. Glacial Cascade.
Okay. Oh.
Frozen locusts will explode when attacked by you or your enemies. Placing it in front of attacking enemies will allow you to both retreat and deal damage.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
Frozen locusts will explode when attacked by you.
The evasion on it is cool. Otherwise,
Glacial Cascade is a cold area attack that ends with a powerful spike.
let me just try it for the hell of it. I'm not using a level 1 skill gem for anything else, am I? It looks really cool. But I don't know if that's necessarily what I'm going for here. I'm kind of digging the lightning. That was kind of the intent. Maybe though. But probably not. Probably not the ice stuff. Although, we do know that Ice Monk is very, very good. Thanks to greatest Path of Exile player of all time, Yi Long Ma. We've seen what an Ice Monk is capable of. It's so strong that you can play the account with success while making live appearances on television. Oh. Give me that. Oh. I really just got interrupted by like the little golem guy smacking me. It's not even that good. He was playing mobile with his mind, a new tech, you know? Only Elon has it. Uh-huh. Any more enemies? Yeah. I do want to buffer myself out a little bit here. Like, XP-wise. I want to overlevel myself a little bit. See, now that I've got 2 of them... Wait, no. Hold on. I leveled up.
Sorry, please. Take your time.
No quarterstaffs in the shop. What is this?
What have we got?
Oh. He has a couple, but only, like, basic ones.
Till next time.
All right, fine. I'll craft my own. Get me a transmute. 3 to 7 fire damage, I guess I could take. Okay. 1.4% crit chance. I could also take. I like that more than... Plus 17 armor. I get a belt right away. I try to make myself a fancy, cool belt. The game says, no, fuck you. This belt sucks. Yeah. I'm gonna reset the level 2 area. Get myself to level 4 before continuing. Ooh. Jesus. Maybe we'll get some currency drops here too. Since I just used like 60% of my currency. Making a decent staff and a crappy belt. This shit's kind of cool. I like this one. Because some other company made a safer brain device. One that doesn't use needles. Just a layer on the brain. Who else is trying to make this shit? I was talking about it the other week. But like, I don't know about anyone else. And when I talked about it, there really wasn't anyone in chat who disagreed. But like, I don't really think I want an entertainment-based brain implant. Do you know how high the chances of like an implant getting rejected and massively fucking you like are? That's not even taking into account brain implant. And it's not even something that I need. It's just like, oh, well, it's for like entertainment. It's kind of fun, I guess. What? Why would I do that? That sounds horrifying. Like genuinely horrifying. What do you mean there are other people also researching this? Why? Why? Oh. Man, thank God my energy shield is so fat already. Oh. I might as well see what this one's got. I already have a... Yeah, if I could get one that just is better. It's not... It's a percentile increase, so it's not anywhere near as much like additional ES, but... Maybe I could sell it if nothing else. Didn't the guy who got Neuralink become a pro in Counter-Strike or something? I didn't hear about this. They're trying to make the Matrix a reality. Bro, I don't know why we are like genuinely... Because I can't be the only one who legitimately... Like, I hear about that stuff. And like, it's terrifying. I'm not exaggerating, right? Just the thought of like... The things that could go wrong from getting a brain implant that you don't even need. That sounds horrifying. To me, at least. I wish that node was increased crit chance instead of increased crit damage bonus. But I can live with it. I'll take either. No, it is horrifying. Okay, so it's not just me. Because, yeah, like, our bodies really don't like when we put things in there that we don't need. Like, one of the most common reasons that people don't get, like, organ transplants in the event that they might need them is because due to other, like, pre-existing health conditions, they might not be able to go on the immunosuppressants that allow their body to actually not reject the implant. Because if you get an implant/transplant like that, you typically have to go on immunosuppressants because your immune system is literally going to try to get rid of whatever you're putting into your body. It doesn't fuck with that. So you have to take like additional drugs on top of getting the implant to keep your body from rejecting it and causing even more problems. So just making implants like for fun, just for the hell of it, I'm like, dude, what are we doing? We haven't even figured out how to like consistently safely do basic medical transplants. Oh, that whole charged one just went into the wall because I'm looking over at chat too much. Let's try mastering bionic limbs first. Seriously though. Like, maybe, you know, one step at a time. I feel like we're skipping steps here. And when I was talking about this the other week, I was like, I feel like this is my thing. That if this does start taking off, like things like Neuralink or just general enhancements like that, if that's the path we're inevitably going down, I feel like that's going to be my thing that as an old man, I'm going to be such a boomer about. Like, I'm going to be the guy who tries to not get any of it and is like, nope, this new technology, I don't need it. My body works just fine, thank you. Don't need it. This is going to be my, like, boomer won't adapt to new technology moment in my life. It's going to be, like, implants and enhancements like that. Wouldn't messing with the brain cause mental disorders? Possibly. It very well could. Because, yeah, I think there's only, like, what? 1 or 2 people who have gotten a Neuralink put in? So our testing pool isn't even very large yet. At least on that. I didn't even know that other companies were pursuing the same thing. Like, this is news to me that other organizations are trying to get in on this now. All right. I got myself a nice little buffer. I can go to the mud burrow now. I feel comfortable. Yeah, Venom Snake Arm? I think that's the first step before, like, augmented reality brain chips. Venom Snake Arm, please.
Creature.
I want the rocket hand. Okay? That's what I want. I would like the rocket hand, please. Thank you. There are quite a few doing this. Oh my god, why? Like, specifically the brain implant thing, right? The brain chip thing. And also with Neuralink. Not to be that guy. Because again, this might come off a little like Boomer refuses to take new technology. But like, a chip in your brain that's connected to the internet. How good is the security on that? It better be good. And it absolutely would need to be better than the security on the new Doge website. Did you guys see that the other day, by the way? That just a few days after they launched the like official website for the new Doge department, doge.gov, whatever it is, it already got hacked. It took like a day, and the hackers literally, like, what they did with it, they didn't even do anything crazy other than pull a few files and stuff. They literally just went and like changed some of the text on the front page of our new government website, mind you, and said basically like, whoever wrote this was a fucking idiot. This had no security in it. Not word for word, but that was basically what they said. They just put that on like the front page when you opened the website. So that's great. Because like, what happens if there are vulnerabilities in that? Like, obviously, at least I don't think it would be like people can take control of your brain or anything like that. But like, what happens if it's connected to your vision, your hearing? Like, what all is it connected to? What could go wrong if it did get, you know, spiked with a virus because there's little security on it? What happens? These are my questions. I tell you the VTuber drama. A longtime boyfriend broke up with them using ChatGPT, and she found out because she went on his PC and saw the tab. These things can't be real, right? Hello? There we go. What the fuck was that? The attack just wasn't actually coming out. He broke up with his long-term partner using ChatGPT? Ow. Hold on, Mikkel. As per usual. I don't care as long as I can hear my goth, dommy mommy queen whisper into my ear that everything will be alright. I will take the chip. Mikkel's a simple man. That's some Blade Runner shit. That is actually just crazy to think about as like being a genuine possibility. It had questions like, are you supposed to hug goodbye? Oh my god.
Thunder!
Oh. Bro, I feel like asking ChatGPT for relationship advice would be such a bad idea. Because, like, granted, I don't know what ChatGPT pulls from for, like, getting its data set. But God forbid it pulls from, like, Reddit or something like that, right? And starts just summarizing and, like, regurgitating Reddit answers about how to talk to women, to people. Jesus Christ. Ah. Okay. Lightning. They were long distance and she flew to the US and he was... Oh, he stood her up, scared to do it in person. He left her in his apartment, and he stayed elsewhere, and that's how she got on his PC and saw it. This story gets worse the more that you tell it. Bart, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. This actually just gets... I'm stuck. That's why we build defense, because what the hell just happened? Might have been better if he'd gone to Reddit rather than ChatGPT. Don't know. Yeah, what if it pulls like BuzzFeed articles? Answering from The Onion. I'm stuck. Step Monk is crazy. Alright, let's fight the boss. That's all I've got left. Oh, it's easier to go to the checkpoint. What's worse is she was stuck in the US and had to raise funds to go back to the UK. Bro, how is this a real thing that happened? It was a long distance relationship, but then he just like freaked the fuck out when she actually came to meet him.
Thunder!
And just all this went down. Ow. Oh my god, the poison. How long-term was this relationship? You said it was like a long-term. Do we know, at least relatively? Do you remember? Because seriously, like what? They're VTubers, Cole. They're socially inept. Bro, I worked in game dev, and I do video game essays on YouTube now in place of that. I get socially inept. But like, what? Level 2 skill gem. I'm standing in poison. The loot distracted me so much that I almost died. Picking it up. Jesus Christ. I guess just upgrade Falling Thunder, right?
Is a lightning area attack.
From 140% to 154. That's an interesting thing about these skills too, is that their damage, it's not a raw like number range. It's just converting the physical damage from the staff into, in this case, lightning damage. I think this skill, yeah, is just physical still. But you had, I like that he put quotes, real life experiences. Yeah.
Yes, I've collected these over time.
Bitch, do you not
What do you
sell?
think? I like this one.
Ooh. 3.5 life regen and 8% cold res. I don't have an amulet yet either. That's probably good. I think that's just, it's expensive as fuck, but I think it's well worth it. And then honestly just... Armor increase. Can you even... No, you can't see it. I rolled... I got increased armor. 10% increased armor. Here's the thing.
Stay safe. If you
I'm not using armor. I'm getting some from somewhere else. Where is it? Oh, my belt. I'm getting 17 armor from the belt. But I'm not using armor. So, that sucks.
Now this won't.
Support gem.
Here's what I've got.
What's on this one again? Oh yeah, the crit chance and fire damage. Oh. Okay, this is a really good start. Because the increased physical damage... Well... Actually, is that a good start? The skill is only scaling off of my physical damage. But then I'm also applying the fire damage. Oh god, this... Trying to, like... ballpark the math in my head on this build is a little more complicated than with the Blood Mage shit we were doing. I guess it doesn't even, in terms of the actual number, get that much. The stun buildup is nice. The accuracy is great. The accuracy will help a lot, because that just prevents enemies from evading attacks. I probably just want to stick with the one that I have, to be honest. It's just better. As is. This one gives me max life and life regen, as opposed to this one just giving life regen and max mana. I'm gonna replace my boots.
A fine choice.
Those are better. Oh, hello. Energy shield, accuracy, max life, and life regen. Holy fuck, give me
A
that.
fine choice.
Give me that. I got the gold for it. Give me that one. Hell yeah. All right, we've got some nice life regen stacked up now. And a little bit of max life to buffer out the pool. And
Well.
okay. It's all coming together now, chat. Hold on. It's starting to come together. I don't think any of these skills are skills I'm going to be using long term. No. Had to check. No. So I guess we could just kind of wing it on the supports. Attacks gain 35% of damage as lightning damage for 3 seconds on killing a shocked enemy with supported skills. So I'd have to shock them first and then kill them. And then I get a 35% buff for 3 seconds. Good for clearing, I guess. 25% damage as extra lightning damage. 50% less cold and fire damage. So I could cut half of my fire damage, which is not a lot. in exchange for 25% more lightning damage. 35% chance to not remove charges but still count as consuming them. That one. And it's that one. I probably will grab the cutting the fire damage in half in exchange for more lightning, though. I like that. All right, what did I miss while I was doing all that? Hold on. She said, I think 1 to 2 years. Okay, chat. Imagine. You spend, let's just say, a year in a long-distance relationship with someone. How? Genuine question. How do you get to the point where when you go to meet them in person, you get so fucking nervous, even though they're coming from a different country to visit you, that you just straight up, like, stand them up, you let them stay in your apartment, but you're off staying somewhere else so that you don't have to see them, and you just end things right there? How? Genuinely. Also, yes, I'm farming for a little extra security. I need it. Not used to melee, all right. Crit damage bonus again. I'll take what I can get. We do have a little bit of crit chance from the gloves, so it works. I would rather get crit chance right now. All right, hold on. Oh my god, it works. Oh my god, it works. It's a small chance that it happens. But getting multiple, like, big buffed attacks out of one charge, that's awesome. Is it a 35% chance every roll? Is there a chance that I win the lottery and get, like, 4 in a row? That would be sweet. Hold on. Wait. When you said real life experiences in quote, I thought you just meant, like, generally. Okay. Hold on. That changes everything. Now you've got me thinking about this in a different way. You got me looking at this differently now. What if he was afraid of having sex? What if that was the major fear? I didn't even consider that until now. But now you've got me considering that. Also, hello, Yuriko. Oh. I still don't know where my shades are. Huh? What if that was the fear? I didn't think about that. But now that Raiden's brought it up, that might have been what had him so, like, fucking freaked out. I was just thinking, like, it was a genuine fear of, like, meeting them in person. But yeah, it might have been, like, a fear of intimacy. It's very possible, to be honest. Take that. So here's the funny thing, right? Movement speed so early? Oh my god, 10% only, but I'll take it. I was young once. So here's the thing, right? I still don't know where my shades are. It made me think, like, maybe I just dropped them. I don't know how I lost these shades, because they don't leave my desk. They are sunglasses that I have for Chole wig. So I don't know how I lost them. They shouldn't have left my desk. Might have to get new ones. Hold on, it's fucking hot in here. I need to crack my window too. Did I? No. I don't know. Still can't find them. Yuriko now also has a Chole wig. Cued because shit. I don't know how I lost my sunglasses, but I did. I think it was a fear of commitment in person. Because they haven't even met yet. I don't know. I had originally thought it was more like a commitment thing or anything like that. Cover your eyes with your hand. I don't necessarily think I can do that. Put on regular glasses though.
Feel the shock.
Probably should, eh? To get everything out. Look, I'm just saying. I can imagine that, because you say 1 to 2 years, especially like the longer that period was, he might have feared that like that was going to come like right away. Well, or that he was. But, you know. Oh, and it's still there. I did get 4. It's a 35% chance every single time. Oh my god. That makes that support actually really good. Okay. I feel like I might not even need to be all that concerned about this character just getting nuked, because I kind of am, because it's melee. And also I'm just not used to the melee playstyle yet, so I feel like I'm gonna get a little too aggressive with a boss and then just like boom, I'm dead. Maybe I don't need to like farm out a little extra XP. It might not be necessary. We'll see. Because I do have some really nice energy shield, life regen built up now from the gear. So this might not be entirely necessary to rerun the first couple areas just to give myself the buffer, but I don't know.
Shock.
Like that? Energy shield. Saving my life. Man, a focus would be nice for the added security, speaking of, but two-handed weapon. I did level up, which means shops are refreshed.
Take your time.
I feel like buying a flask,
Stay
at least
safe.
to me, feels kind of wasteful.
Treasure it.
I don't know if I really need to.
Anything take your
Oh, I forgot to
fancy?
sell off these boots. Oh. Oh, hold on, chat. I do lose the crit chance. It wasn't the gloves that had the crit chance. Sorry, it was the staff. But this has 44% increased elemental damage with attacks. So 44% more lightning damage with my skill. It just has more physical damage than my current staff. So basically higher base damage before the conversion happens. And it has 2 rune slots. And I don't know what runes I have in my bank in my stash rather right now. But I can certainly go look. Oh, these both have cold res, which is tempting, but I'm sure I'm gonna find better ES gear later anyway. I should be fine with what I've got.
Till next time.
It is a higher level. Yes, you're right, Tibby. It is a higher level, isn't it? So it must be better. See, now I wish I had an augment orb. Because I can't add an additional modifier yet, but I could. Oh my god, I have 2 storm runes. So adds 1 to 20 lightning damage. Oh, but would more physical... Wait, no. That's additive. Yeah, this would be better. 1 to 20, 7 to 11, 6 to 10. This is a little more gambly. But yeah, there. Every time I use this staff now with the runes slotted into it, I'm going to get an additional 2 to 40 lightning damage. And for sake of reference, what's the scaling on my skill right now? 154% of physical converted to lightning damage. So right now I'm getting like math is hard. 13 to 30-ish just is my base damage right now. So I just added 2 to 40 on top of that every time as well. This might start to feel really good, and it only has 1 modifier. Not to mention 44% increased elemental damage with attacks. I didn't even factor that in. This is gonna be some good shit. This is gonna be some good shit. Kind of miss the D2 shop system, actually buying good stuff. I did just buy good stuff. What are you talking about, Willis? That's what I just did. I'm sitting here nerding out about how good this buy is, this purchase. The higher level gear is always better. Yeah, once again, as we learned from our good friend Yilong Ma. I'm not even able to use the killing palm on them because they're dying too fast. I can't even use killing palm anymore. The skill... Oh, that guy survived one. The skill that I set up with is just killing them. It is kind of gambly every single time because the additional damage is 2 to 40. Just anywhere in that range, but yeah, I could work with this staff. I hope that when I do get an augment later and add an additional modifier to this, that the additional one is also good. This could be like a god staff for Act 1. Like the sort of staff that I just use the entire first third of the campaign, maybe even more than that. But it all comes down to what that second modifier that I get later is going to be. If I don't get well, it's already great, to be fair, but it's not quite God Staff unless it's like perfect. And if I could find, I don't remember the name of it, but the orb that goes from magic to rare. If I could get one of those and get good modifiers from that increase, even better. Through the tree, bitch. Lightning Monk. With one ice skill that's also there, I guess. I'm really not gonna use it, but it's there. I just killed the Gleipnir in 7A and then got smacked by it as it turned over. Happens. Oh, wait. There we go. Needs to hit the waypoint.
And for
Most games, the good stuff is from loot, not from the shop. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing trying to balance out, like, natural loot and the shop.
What happened there is a battle.
Because, like, on one hand, you can see, like, the shop should have the good items because then you actually have a reason to save up money and go buy stuff. But on the other hand, you also want players to actually have to go and, like, you know, in the case of, say, Borderlands, like, farm from more high-end loot sources out in the actual game to get the best stuff. Just put the loot items in the shop and then price them. But then what's the point of actually going out and doing the more difficult gameplay stuff, is kind of what I'm getting at. It's honestly one of those things where either way you do it, neither of them is a perfect, or neither of them are the perfect solution. Like, you put good stuff in the shop, you run a very high risk of invalidating the actual gameplay loop. But then you don't put good stuff in the shop and no one cares about the fucking shop. Yeah. The reason that the shop is so important in PoE 2 right now is because the rarity on... What's it? The rarity on the loot that's dropping naturally is not high enough. Like, generally speaking, in PoE 2 right now, it's just so rare to get a natural drop of a really good item. It, like, never happens. And the developers have stated in, like, talks and stuff that they did that intentionally, like, lowered the chance of really high-end stuff dropping because they want it to be more significant when it does happen. But the way that it is right now, it's just never happening. So they've kind of gone too far, and now everyone is like, yeah, just make sure that every time you level up, you go check the shop, because God knows you're not going to get good loot from drops. 8% increased attack speed? Yes, please. And then increased chance to shock. More increased chance to shock, and gain 5% of damage as extra lightning damage. I'm going that way first. Just immediately. Check out Tab Shop, by the way. I have not yet, but I did see you ping me to let me know that they were doing a sale again. I'm gonna have to check it. Augment. It dropped. Augment orb. Please, I beg, give me a god staff. Does chat. We just got +2 levels to all melee skills. This staff, I'm level 6. This staff is godly. What did it do? Plus 2 levels to all melee skills. I'm only using melee skills. My skills are melee skills. On PoE, 2 levels on everything, basically. And that's very significant. 2 levels might not sound like a ton. But PoE, skills go from level 1 to level 20. 20 is the max. So plus 2 levels, considering that a fully maxed out character will have level 20 skills, is a lot, actually. That's good shit. That is some really good, like, my Falling Thunder went from level 2 to level 4 because of that. My Killing Palm went from level 1 to level 3. That's some good shit. We got the God Staff, boys. We did it. We made a God Staff. Can you give good design advice on designing RPG games? I'm not as well versed with them, but my number one thing, I guess, would be chat the damage. Chat the damage. Mikkel, you've been playing this game. I know at least Mikkel will appreciate that if no one else. We might be onto something. We might be onto something here. Wait, what the fuck? You're kind of making the spark slam shit fuck. I love Mikkel the other day being like, yeah, Monk in the early game was pretty slow. I might like him later. I think I will, but he's kind of slow early on. And now Mikkel's just like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? How'd you do that? Hold on now. That was crazy. It's worse by a lot on my level 20 plus level 5 Sparkfly. How are you making it fuck? Okay, Mikkel, I'll give you the breakdown of what I've done so far, okay? Passive tree, not doing anything crazy. Basically just attack speed and crit damage bonus, right? That's all I've done here. We're level 6, so I can't have done a lot. Just Falling Thunder with the Perpetual Charge and Killing Palm. Nothing crazy there. Nothing crazy there. It's this staff. Behold, the staff that I have rolled for myself at level 6. Take it all in. I know. I know. I'm probably going to be using this thing through like Act 2 because holy shit. To be honest with you, it's the staff. It's the staff. I've got more attack speed on the gloves. I did get 10% movement speed on boots already. It's really... It's the staff. Like I was saying, your gear in PoE 2 will really make or break stuff. I get one God Staff, and my character starts cooking. Just immediately, we're flying through boss fights. Like, I don't even really get to use Killing Palm at all. Because everything is just dying in one slam. Which is almost unfortunate, because, you know, I want to use the big charged up version too. It looks cool.
What foulness dwells here?
Oh my god.
The soil, die forgotten.
3 hits. 3 hits. Three hits. Yep. Let's make it better. Let's throw on lightning infusion. Supported attacks gain 25% of damage as extra lightning damage. Supported attacks deal 50% less cold and fire. I do have fire damage on as well on the staff, but it's... Oh no, I had fire damage on my old staff. I don't deal cold or fire damage. I have no downside anymore there. I'm not even using those damage types anymore. I know it's just the +2 shit, but still, it was good before the +2. That's just brought it even further. But yeah, +2 to all melee skills was an actual crazy roll. Oh, sorry, earlier with RPG advice, just don't feature creep whatever you're doing. Like, just keep it relatively simple. Your systems can be complex, because like here I am playing PoE 2, right? But keep the gameplay simple. Don't over-design it, because you can absolutely over-design it, especially doing RPGs more than most genres. The thing with game dev nowadays is that we can do basically anything. Like, we don't really have the sort of hard limitations that we used to. But the question has now become, should you do everything? Or just more specifically, whatever you're thinking of, the question is, should you do it, not can you do it? And that's the hard question to answer most of the time. Does leveling the beginning skills affect the higher levels? Is it better to focus on the low skills like D2? No. Like if you... I don't have a skill gem on me, so I can't pull up the skill menu. But basically, like the higher tier skills in PoE 2 unlock at like certain level thresholds, right? Like there are some skills that I can't use until I find a level 5 skill gem. But then because I'm using a level 5 gem to unlock the skill, that skill is going to start at level 5 as soon as I unlock it. So there's no inherent, like, incentive to power level the early game skills as compared to the later stuff. Am I familiar with the Twilight Zone? Yeah, I watched a bit of the Twilight Zone for, what's it? For my film theory course that I took way back. And it's fine. I feel like it's the thing with, oh my god, the poison. Holy fuck, I'm dying. The thing with the Twilight Zone when I watched it was I was like, the ideas are cool. But because it's so old now, and like things in film have come so far since the 50s and 60s, outside of like the ideas that they play around with, the show didn't age very well. Which is unfortunate, because I did like a lot of the ideas. That's already what I'm using, right? I have a long quarterstaff? Yeah, I thought so. Poison damage stacks so fast. It does. Poison is scary in this game. Poison and chaos are the real terrifying ones, for sure. Oh. I didn't even see him. Oh. Looking at chat, I just heard the sound. Yeah, this staff kind of fucks. And like the thing is, it's only gonna get better. Because I'm just gonna keep using melee skills. I'm gonna keep leveling the melee skills as I normally would, and I'm going to stay using over-leveled skills, +2 to all skills. It's not gonna change. We'll invest into a skill that makes you gain 0 chaos buildup in exchange for being set to 1 HP. Oh, chaos infusion? I don't know if I would want it on a melee build. I've used it before. Not in PoE 2. In PoE 1, it was there as well. Although maybe, because I'm running ES. Maybe. I should just be running the better mana flask. It fucks hard on the monk build. Maybe. I could also just... I don't know. To be fair, I haven't tried chaos. Is it infusion? Something like that? Inoculation? Well, some word like that. I don't remember it exactly. But I know what you're talking about.
Need more mana.
My flask is empty because I just swapped it. This is awkward.
Need more mana.
Almost anyone can't talk about the Twilight Zone without mentioning the death of Vic Morrow and those kids who died on set while filming the helicopter scene. I don't even know about this. What? Cucked on flasks. It's not letting me use my mana. You guys, I want you to know, by the way, that after the last PoE stream, I was talking to False, and she did like a whole thing where she was like, I don't remember the words that she used, but she was like, how do you pronounce this word? And I was like, I need to remember the words. False, are you here? What was it? Basically, she was giving me shit for saying mana instead of mana. The Elon Musk flask setup. I kind of miss the PoE 1 flask system. You said it right? Which way? False is wrong. It is mana, to be fair. Like, I think officially, the actual, I think you do pronounce it mana. But like, it's one of those things where so few people actually say mana. No, it is not. Psychos. Like, I don't even think it's just a British accent thing or anything. I think it's just... I think that is the proper way to say it. Is this Diablo? It's like Diablo, but better. Diablo if Diablo 3 never happened. And also if it got really fucking complicated to the point where casual players have a hard time picking it up. But yeah, pretty much. What the fuck? Unique shield just dropped. Out of nowhere. Here we go.
Just one.
Boss fight time. Am I 7? I am level 7. This should be a pretty comfy boss fight. All right, chat, count the hits. Count the lightning slams. You ready? Let's see how many this boss takes. This is an actual, like, main story boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slams. And he's dropping crazy items that all have rune sockets. What the fuck? Where was all this gear on the Blood Mage, man? When we needed it most. Fire res. Increased ES. Stun threshold's nice. I probably do want the res. That's probably... No, it's not going to beat out that. I'll just sell that one. I at least want to know what this is. Wow! What the fuck? That thing is wild. 90% increased armor and evasion using this shield. Holy shit. 90? I'm selling it. Obviously, I'm not using shields, but like, wow, dude. Oh. Oh, hold on. We got level 3 skills available. Okay, Raiden, here. So, like, this is a level 3 gem, right? So I can unlock anything up to the level 3 row. But then these are like level 5. So if I wanted Tempest Flurry, I need at least a level 5 gem. And because I use a level 5 gem, it will be level 5 when I get it.
Tempest Bell must be charged up by hitting enemies.
Yeah, I've
with
seen
your
the
staff.
bell.
Once placed, you can hit the bell with other skills to make it ring, dealing damage around it.
I've seen every monk ever using the bell.
Or ignite to the bell to add extra damage of that element. Tempest Bell must be
Probably worth taking the bell. What else do we get? Staggering Palm?
Staggering Palm can be used to stun an enemy with a nearly full stun meter. Enemies that are vulnerable to Staggering Palm have this indicator on them. If you successfully stun them, you will shoot wind projectiles from your attacks for a short time.
Oh, any attacks?
Staggering Palm. Vaulting Impact is an effective tool for closing in on enemies and stunning them.
God, Monk is so
If enemies
cool.
are dazed, then it stuns them even more effectively.
Just the shit that he gets is so cool. Okay, so wait. Staggering Palm would be so good for bosses. I definitely, I want the bell more than the palm, but I'm strongly considering the palm.
Tempest Bell.
But I want the bell for now, and I'm gonna get rid of the ice one. I was just trying it out. This is a melee skill. Why do they consider this a melee skill? I saw that the level was 5 on it. I was like, there's no way. Clearly there's a way. They consider Tempest Bell a melee skill, so that's also getting +2 levels from my staff. You can't make this shit up.
You're mine.
Why can I not place the bell? Wait, how does this work? Mikkel, how... It had 2 charges on it. It said 2. Mikkel, how does it work? You play Monk. How does the bell work? How do I place the bell? The fuck? It's a melee skill because you smack the bell. I get that, but that's crazy. This build is going to be kind of broken, I feel like. Isn't Monk the most popular hardcore class right now? Get it up to 4 hits. Oh, shit. Okay. With blunt force, you say. So, okay. With ice strike, yeah. Falling thunder would technically be like it is a melee skill,
Yes.
but
Please, take your time. I will treasure
it's slow to where I'm probably just gonna need to use my normal melee. Well, this is the magic to rare. Chat, do we gamba the staff even further? Do we do it? I have a regal orb. I can make a magic item into a rare item. Do we keep gambling the staff up? Wait, hold on. Do I have... No, I don't have the one that... Gamba not worth? No, I'm saying it's gonna add a modifier. I think it's worth it. I could get a fancy amulet too. I want the staff to get even better though. This staff is crazy. Additive physical damage. That's good. That's really, okay. So again, reminder. Falling Thunder, where is it? It should say, yeah, converts my physical damage into lightning damage. That's how it calculates how much damage the Falling Thunder skill deals. So getting an additive bonus to my physical damage on the staff is actually really good for Falling Thunder because that's the damage that is converting into lightning damage. The staff grows stronger.
Sorry.
It's even better now.
Area spot, I would ask.
It's even better. We got lucky again. This shit is so wild. How do we keep getting lucky with it? I can't add another socket to it. I was like, can I add another socket? No, 2 is the max. I can live with that. 2 is all I need. All right, we gotta go back to the tree, right? This monk kind of fucks.
You have them.
Not gonna lie. This monk is doing some crazy shit.
Good. Now the others.
Time to discover what truly happened out here.
You get better RNG. This has been working out very well just because the gear rolls have been crazy. And I've actually been getting currency. Like when we played the Blood Mage, I was getting like no currency drops ever.
Stay safe.
So I couldn't even try to gamble up my gear because I had nothing to do it with.
The wound only the grim. Bye.
Like I genuinely couldn't even do any like crafting or anything on the Blood Mage because I had 0 fucking currency the whole time. But now the game's actually giving me currency and it's giving me good RNG. All right, lady, let me through.
If the Fae spirit.
Thank you.
Magic still thrive. The way's open.
I am kind of upset that we lost the Blood Mage, though.
The Drioct are real? How strange.
Okay, no, so Falling Thunder is now not giving me stacks, but yeah, okay, the basic melee attack will count up towards Tempest Bell. Okay. Blood Mage was mid, time for meta. I mean, I'm not exactly going with the meta for Monk. I'm just kind of going Lightning Monk. And I got some plans, but it's not exactly the meta plans. But it is meta in the sense of we're playing Monk, which, like, every hardcore player is playing Monk because, yeah. Skills are good. Isn't Witch your normal pick? Yeah, I basically always play Witch. In PoE 1 as well. I typically play Witch there. It's nothing new to PoE 2. played a little sorceress at the beginning because I was like, I'm not going to go right into playing witch. I'm going to play the new class, or one of the new ones, because monk is also a new class, not in the first game. But didn't take long for me to try out the witch and then just play the witch from that point on, basically. I like the witch's options. She can do cool shit with like elemental spell casting, just like the sorceress. She can do minions. The Blood Mage ascendancy is fucking cool. Not very good. It needs to get buffed like a lot. It probably needs to get reworked a little bit, to be honest, but that's a whole other topic of discussion. Ice Strike is fast for Bell, but we're not using Ice Mickle. I do have attack speed on. Or I have a good bit of attack speed like built up across my gear, and I have a little bit coming from my passives. Not a ton. Rhymes with your favorite word? What do you mean? I don't even say bitch that much. I really don't, right? Right, chat? Oh, here we go. Boss. I was like, where is the druid? Hello, friend. Can you come back over here? I wanna, oh, there goes my bell. Okay. Maybe I should just hit him.
Lightning. Be gone, foul creature.
I've gotten 2 uniques in the past 2 maps. I don't know, man. I'll sell it. It's armor evasion, so it's not for me. But I'll absolutely sell it. I hate you. I don't know how I'm doing it, but I'll take it. I should probably, well, Tempest Bell. Bro, hit him with the 5 big booms. I did. Is that what we're gonna call it now? Just my lightning slam, or sorry, my falling thunder. It's just the big booms. I haven't gotten a single unique yet. In PoE, uniques are not common to get. I don't know why I'm getting so many. Close combat's a level 2. I absolutely want close combat on the bell. Overabundance I can get, that's level 1. Supported skills have +1 to limit, which limit is basically it increases the effects active on the bell. The boom slam, big booms. Makes them shorter, but slot that in. I want overabundance on it, definitely. Seems like the kind of game that'd drive me insane. What do you mean? The first one's free. And this one will be down the line. Though, I think the developers have kind of spread themselves a little thin. They were saying that the early access for this game was going to be like 6 to 12 months. But with everything they had laid out for 1.0, in my opinion, either 1.0 is not coming this year and it won't be free to play this year, or they're just gonna drop a lot of the promises for 1.0 and just add them as additional updates later. Because they tried to drop this game and like go through the whole early access with it, while also still supporting and updating PoE 1. And PoE 1's updates have already gotten delayed and stuff because they just had to put too many resources in PoE 2. And PoE 2's updates have clearly not been on pace for this game to already be coming up on like halfway through early access. considering there's still like, I think 5 entire classes that they said would be here in 1.0 that are not in the early access yet. Witch doesn't have all of her ascendancies yet. Monk doesn't have all of his ascendancies yet. I don't know about the other classes. I don't think Sorceress does. I think Sorceress only has 2 of 3 still. I don't know about the rest, to be honest, but there's just too much that is not here yet. And unless it all comes in at once, there's just no way. There's no way that this game is hitting 1.0 this year, in my mind. Which is fine. I'd rather they take their time with it. I already paid in. But like for other people who are waiting for free to play, I don't think it's happening this year. To be honest, just the way things have been going, I don't see it happening this year. All right, just drop that. Oh, she moved. I forget.
Sorry, I've collected these over time. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Accept. Stay safe, if you can.
Permadeath and randomness. The permadeath is only if you play hardcore. If you play softcore, the permadeath is not a thing.
Shock.
Challenge impossible. Yeah, they were like, yeah, like high end, it'll be a year of early access, but we're 2 months into it now, and we've only really had one big update. And then another one that was like kind of big, but not huge. This one's gonna be a huge node. 30% increased chance to shock and another 5% of extra lightning damage. This is gonna be big. My core is soft. It's totally fine to play hardcore, or sorry, to play softcore too. I like hardcore because it lets me play around with more stuff. It gives me a reason to care about dying and try to actually avoid it and build myself out properly. But it's not for everyone, obviously. And I don't think most people play it. Is Hades the only early access I know of that didn't fuck it? PoE 1's early access was perfectly fine. Like, these guys are crazy on in terms of like content pacing and all that. Because PoE 1, I've talked about it before. PoE 1 gets a free expansion to the game every 3 months, like on the dot, without fail. And the only time that they've missed that now is the one that came immediately after PoE 2's launch. They had to delay. But genuinely, they do 4 expansions for PoE 1 a year. And they're free as well. You don't have to pay for them. So these guys are crazy in terms of getting content out on time, but trying to keep that content pacing for 2 games at once was really never gonna work. And now they've spread themselves too thin, and there's a lot of PoE players who are upset because there's a lot of guys who are sticking with PoE 1 for the time being and just waiting for this game to go 1.0, be free and all that. And they're gonna have to wait longer because this is probably gonna take longer than expected now. And then there's, you know, with those guys as well, the PoE 1 updates are getting delayed because too many resources are going into PoE 2. I think they've just spread themselves too thin. I think realistically, they should have just been like, all right, PoE 1, we'll do an update like once a year. But main focus is going to be PoE 2 from this point on, which would have been reasonable as well. I don't think anyone would have really been that upset. Because, like, yeah, you kind of just expect it to go like that. But they were going to try to still fully support PoE 1 just as much as they used to. And I think that was a bad call. I dislike hardcore because I haven't played PoE before, and the bosses do bad things to me. I'm a noob. That's like totally fair. Because when you're still just trying to learn, like, yeah, you probably don't want to play hardcore. Right?
Lightning!
Past the first like week of the game, at least playing off stream, I just got to the point where I'm starting every character in hardcore, but then once they die, I'm still playing them out in softcore because I'm just trying to play around with stuff and like experience the game fully, right? So even though I played a fuck ton of PoE 1, outside of stream, I'm still largely playing softcore right now because I still have to learn PoE 2. A lot of the knowledge carries over, but a lot of stuff is also just different or new now. I never really played hardcore Diablo 4 outside of stream. Ow.
No mana.
No mana. Oh. Stash tab sale. Thank you for the reminder. I gotta get some stash tabs. I have like the free microtransaction currency, whatever it is, from buying early access. I was waiting for a stash tab sale because I missed the first one. I gotta go and get myself like a currency stash tab, absolutely, and then I'll just see what else I can get after that. But that's the main thing I need. I need a currency tab.
I need mana.
I'm sick of having my basic bitch stash tabs. I look like a free-to-play gamer. Could not be me. I need to wail. With the amount of time that I've spent playing both games, the fact that I've only spent $30 total on both of them, and that all 30 of those dollars was just the one-time purchase of PoE 2 early access is crazy. Like, the amount of value that you get out of PoE, even just if you're free to play, is frankly ridiculous. I do want more attack speed still. And I also want to come over here and get like extra evasion and energy shield as we go, and movement speed, mana regen, I don't know, maybe, but definitely at least like this. Big evasion and energy shield increases on these two. 36% between them, right? These are crit chance. And I definitely want crit chance. Anytime I see no energy shield up, I scare. Hey, no energy shield is a little spooky. It's understandable.
Thunder.
I actually recently reinstalled PoE 1 and played a little bit of co-op with a friend who had never played PoE. And I realized two things while doing that. First of all, I realized how fucked up this game is if you don't have any sort of understanding of ARPGs going into it, because holy fuck. PoE 1 especially, if that's your first ARPG, God bless. There's no way. You're gonna be so lost. But I also realized just how much better the game feel is in PoE 2, because my god, I hadn't played PoE 1 since the release of early access for this. And the skills just don't even feel as nice. Like pushing the buttons, the feel is not there. I got a big wake-up call on that because I was like, holy shit. Like, I forget just how much better the game feel is in PoE 2. Concentrated effect on the bell. 40% more AoE damage, 50% less AoE. Smaller area of effect, more of a damage nuke within the existing area. No energy shield is when you randomly get fucked by bullshit. True. You see me do the spin bot there for a second? Wow. Also, PoE 1, no WASD control scheme. I've gotten so used to playing WASD on this game because it feels really nice. Like, genuinely. I was so skeptical of it when the game first came out, and I even remember when I first streamed it being like, yeah, still not sure on this whole WASD thing. But then when I did try to go back to playing just with the mouse, it's not the same. It made me realize the Wazda was the way all along. I just never knew before. God, my throat is dry. I didn't realize until I just sipped that water. Hold on. You know when you take a sip of water, your body fucking gulps it down like instinctively? It's just so thirsty and you didn't even realize until you had that sip how bad you needed it. That was one of those. There we go. My monk can get it nice and moist for you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down now. Calm down. Oh my. But yeah, playing PoE 1 with a friend who was not familiar with ARPGs made me realize if you're not familiar with ARPGs, maybe start with Diablo. Like, if you've played a little Diablo, even just a little bit, God, that's gonna help you with trying to figure out what's going on here. Because there was just so much stuff that I'm like, oh my God. On top of just normal PoE shit, like, just trying to learn the core stuff of the genre on top of that is a lot. Maybe start with Diablo. Because Diablo, not as complicated, not as, like, deep, in my opinion, not as replayable, but you'll have a much easier time getting to grips with things in Diablo. Such baby food. This shit is honestly kind of overwhelming still, and I think the skill tree looked simple from the start. Yeah, no, Mikkel did play a lot of Diablo 4 as his first ARPG, I believe. And now he's experiencing what I was talking about back when Diablo 4 came out, where I was like, this game is still really fun. But it's not PoE. He's now seeing it with the baby food comment. You don't realize how simple and accessible Diablo really is until you play something like this. Well, she took a lot more booms.
Forbidden thaumaturgy causes nothing.
She got plenty of big booms. What's this ring got? Increased rarity? Bro, with the way that uniques have been dropping on me today. God damn it, +8 strength. I don't need the strength. With the way that uniques have been dropping, I'll take +8 rarity. No, this build is cooking though. It's really good. Like, really fucking good. Why have I not played much Monk? Hades is the closest I've played. Hades is so fun. How's Hades 2, like, doing early access wise? I haven't checked it out pretty much since it first hit. Marcus, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. I really liked Hades 2 a lot, but I just haven't gone back to it to really see what's up. Can't wait to see the furry boss of Act 1 get cooked by this shit. Hey, don't call it too soon now. It is melee. I'm not as comfortable with the general play style. You never know what could happen. But honestly, we might be a little too juiced out to fail right now. Not gonna lie. Whatever that was called, like the testing period. The early access launch was very fun. But it was just, there was a lot of stuff that was like missing, which, fair. there was just so much like placeholder and stuff like that that I eventually, after playing for as long as I did, I think I played it for over 10 hours. I was like, all right, I like this shit, but I'm gonna wait and come back when it hits 1.0 probably. And I haven't played it since, so that is most likely what's going to happen. I also was traveling the day that it came out in early access because they like shadow dropped it. And I had to travel for like a family thing on the other side of the country. So the day it came out, I was like getting on a flight to go to the opposite end of the US. And I was like, God fucking damn it. Why did they drop this out of nowhere? But I did like what I played, like a lot. I'm just waiting. I only did 2 successful full run-throughs of Hades despite liking the game. The first one? You only cleared it twice?
Thunder!
Yeah, of the first one. Huh. I played so much Hades 1. I don't know how many clears, but so many clears of Hades 1. You gotta get like 10 plus times to get the full story. Yeah. I got kind of tired of it. Man, I could not stop playing Hades. I fucking loved that shit. You guys are crazy. I'm just a big roguelike fan, to be fair. And Hades in recent years is like the best one. Although some people really like Risk of Rain. I think Risk of Rain is all right. It's no Hades, for me at least. But I do really like Risk of Rain, to be fair. Wow. Before I even noticed that my shield was gone, I saw my health drop like halfway. I'm getting a little too comfortable with this setup, I think. It's very possible that I'm just playing a little too comfortably with it. I don't have any like level buffer right now, to be fair. Oh,
The dreamer god.
now I'm over leveled by 1. 36% increased damage if I've dealt a crit in the past 8 seconds. Now that is some good shit. That there, 8-second buff every time I land a crit, that is some good shit. Hello, Hazriel.
Sustenance.
Bow. Bow. I just ruin games for myself, and I hate that for me. Mickle's a bit of a meta slave in whatever he plays. It is true. He can't escape, like, digging deep, finding all the best tactics, strats. Can't just enjoy games. Mickle's gotta be a sweaty bitch on everything he touches. All right, boss time. How many big booms does this guy get? Place your bets.
Now, your soul will join my steeple of death.
1, 2, 3.
Spirits yearn.
Hold on.
Ascendancy.
Fucker. He doesn't move as much.
Cut down.
I feel like I'm not using the bell very well.
Let the Ezomite
Something tells me I'm not
finally
quite
know peace.
using the bell mechanic properly. Don't know if it's just me. Just massive ES buffs. Oh, that does give me 10% fire res. I might not swap that. Well, maybe I could just slot fire res, but then the other one has one slot already.
Thunder!
Feel PoE should have a bigger audience. PoE does have a large audience. It's just I don't have an ARPG audience built for myself. My what's it? My algorithm's not geared towards it. Or rather, I'm not geared towards it in the algorithm. That's a better way to put it. There. Don't give me too much choice and I'm gonna enjoy it. Mickle. You're playing PoE 2 right now. As like your main game. What do you mean don't give me too much choice?
You did it!
I did it.
My eyes again.
Oop.
What?
There. I wasn't sure if I had
It's over!
progressed it properly or not. I thought I might have accidentally clicked out. Alright, this guy kind of scares me a little bit.
What is this? Graves, Isabel, Torquil, Callum, the family of Count Lachlan of Ogham. My family! This doesn't make any sense. They're dead! Those bastard Eternals! I must make them pay! I must make them suffer! Lightning!
How many big booms for Lachlan? 3, 4, I'm standing in ice. 5, 6, 7. Okay, I am getting too comfy with this build. I need to stop. If I could get in. Hold on, I have a plan, chat. Stun him. Drop a bell. I stopped counting my big booms. I need to lock it in. Jesus. Don't get cooked. I'm not.
Join your family, tortured soul.
Okay. Let's upgrade the Falling Thunder.
Falling
It
Thunder is a lightning.
puts me from 154 to 169%. So I'll take that happily. Bell won't DPS down bosses with your build. Not worth to try. You kind of need Ice Strike for it. Shit.
They must be getting close to the...
You sure? I feel like I can make it work without ice. But I probably just need like later lightning skills to make it work with lightning.
You found
Yeah, I do think that Falling Thunder is probably just too slow for the bell. Because clearly it's not working. Even if I use like the basic melee just to get the bell,
I don't know how to up it's in my thigh.
it's clearly just not working.
So if we are to heal
I haven't checked the shop in a fucking minute. I got carried away because I've just been cooking so hard. It's not as godly. Well, it could be as godly. Oh, it doesn't have +2 melee. But man. That staff also fucks. It doesn't have the 40% increased elemental either. It wouldn't be as good. Even with the crit chance and the crit bonus and the physical damage, the double additional physical damage, it wouldn't fuck as hard. But it would fuck. Certainly. No. Well. Bro, my belt kind of sucks. Maybe, here, I'm gonna try to craft a belt if I can. Max mana, not a good start. Lightning res, you know, I will actually take that over what I have. Genuinely. The lightning res saved it. If it was like max mana and strength, it would have just been another shit one. The lightning res makes it pretty all right. I can live with that. Because I didn't have any lightning res. Oh, I forgot to sell the new robe that I'm not going to use.
Till next time.
Weapon was OP. Bill died and I just wanted to try something different. That's really it. Need one hell of a cooldown reduction for you to ever get bells online with base attack. My attack speed, I do plan on stacking it even more, to be fair. But, here, I wanted to get probably this for another 10% increased crit chance. And then I'm going to grab the increased skill speed nodes here. And then that also gives mana regen, which is not necessary, but is nice. It's going to be a weird looking passive tree like that, but that's the plan. That's what I'm going for here.
Feel the shock.
Oh my god, the poison. Oh my god, the mob density. Okay, I might need to go back and level a bit. I might need to give myself a buffer here. This is clearly not a safe place for me to be. This is very clearly not safe. So I can go to either of these. Let's make a new instance of that. Go back to the level 9 real quick. Try to get myself up a level. There's a real nice crit node hanging off by itself. Hold on, where is it? Hanging by itself. Oh my god, it could be fucking anywhere. Make all. Here. Beyond that, though, what I was thinking, like I grabbed the crit chance and then these, and then I think I want to grab at least these two, the evasion and ES nodes here, mostly for the ES. Because even just grabbing these two, it's a 36% increase, which is a lot. And then if I grabbed this one as well, it would be 48%. I thought about grabbing this for the movement speed. Again, mana regen is there. It's nice. I don't need it, but it's nice. And then this is a bit of a question mark on my POB. Because again, I theory crafted this, but I haven't played it yet. This is a bit of a question mark. If I wanted to do anything with freeze, like additionally, I might grab these later on. But I probably will just stick to lightning. Oh, it's so close. Okay, look at that node. And then the attribute node. Then straight up. Oh, you mean these? I have these on my POB. If you're talking this little diamond here. Not all the diamond, but like crit damage, crit chance, and then crit damage bonus and crit chance. If this is what you're talking about, like this little diamond spot here. That's real nice. Yeah, I was gonna grab just 3 of those. That's just another damage bonus. That's why I don't have it on my POB. I was like, what's this one? It's just damage bonus. I'm more, at least early on in a character, much more concerned with crit chance than damage bonus. But damage bonus is obviously good too. The circle's over there. This one? No, not this one. Where's the... Oh, this is all... This is all ES. Is this what you're talking about? Little left. Oh, shit. Hold on. I clicked too many things on my second monitor. These, you mean? Surely you mean these, right? Little left from crit? These I'm already connected to as well, which is why I was thinking of grabbing these. And then probably also that, because movement speed. 4% might not sound like a lot of movement speed, but A, it's the passive tree. So anything I grab from passive tree is just for the character, regardless of what gear I'm using. And typically in PoE, for like a really geared character, like if you're in endgame, what you want, like what's considered just pretty much mandatory on every character, is you want to get at least 20% movement, or okay, you want to get 20% movement speed, but you want to get at least 10% movement speed increase on like any character. So getting an inherent 4% that has nothing to do with my gear sounds nice. And I do have 10% on boots right now, which is helping quite a bit. Movement speed is a surprisingly big deal. Am I monkeying around? A little bit. You could say that. Hello, Taz. We're trying monk things. Trying monk things. He's cooking harder than I was with the witch before. At least at this point in the game. But it's mostly just god rolls on gear. Hold on. Where'd you put it in Discord? Am I caught up on Invincible? I have not started season 3 yet. Oh my god, Mikkel, what the fuck is that picture? Mikkel, what the fuck is that picture? That is the blurriest picture I've seen in my life. These are what's in the picture. Oh, this is... That's all yes. Oh, that's so many points. That's so many attribute points to get up there. I'll look around later on POB and I'll see. Brother, it's okay. I found it. I found it. I keep forgetting season 3 is out. I haven't started it. Yeah, I was talking about it the other day. I had no idea it even came out until a buddy of mine was like, hey, have you seen the new Invincible yet? Or no, sorry. He asked, are you caught up on Invincible? And I thought he meant season 2. I was like, yeah, of course. Because I love that show. Like, yeah, of course I am. I mean, he's like, oh, okay, so I can talk about it. And he like, blah, blah, blah. And then he said something season 3. And I was like, wait, season 3? It's like, yeah, season 3 is out. I had no clue until he told me. I had zero clue until he told me that season 3 was out, that it even came out. I feel like they didn't market it. But maybe I just somehow missed it. But I didn't know it was coming out. And I'm a big Invincible fan, so you'd think I would know. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Boss mechanics, Cole. You still have to engage with them. Even though your build is kind of juiced right now. Well, for the level 9 area, it's juiced. That level 10 area started fucking my shit a little bit. Mostly because the mob density was really high there. Cool shit is happening. I do know some stuff about the comics for Invincible, like beyond season 2. So unless they've changed it a lot, I probably do have some idea of what's going on. But I have not seen it yet, so that's a terrible robe. Finally got a belt. It has some lightning res, less than 10%, but I'll take it. Max life, flask charges, and recovery. I like that more. That's better. Even though, like, the lightning res, the one main thing I had this for, is 3% less, it has so many other benefits that I like that. I would rather have that. Quite a few changes from my knowledge, but overall the same plot. Okay. There were quite a few changes in season 2 as well, from what I understand, like compared to the comics, but what's new? What's the general consensus on like the Amazon series versus the comics with Invincible so far? Does anyone know like what people think of that? Because I know like when it comes to Amazon's version of The Boys, the TV show version, even people who have been huge fans of The Boys comics for years are like, yeah, the Amazon show is honestly better. Because it changes it a lot, but they're like, yeah, it's a lot of changes for the better. Not into it, so I have no idea. I just know that, like, also Amazon, which is why I ask, The Boys TV series is like the one big example that I can think of where people are like, yeah, the TV show is better than like the comics. It honestly, they changed it and it's just better. Not everyone thinks that with The Boys, obviously. It's not like universal, but there's a general consensus that the Amazon series is better with The Boys, which is interesting. Because, like, when do you hear that? That the show is better than the comic, or, like, the anime is better than the manga? Like, how often do you hear that shit? Like, never. The comics author hated superheroes and it shows. I mean, yeah. I feel like that's what made The Boys so, like, unique, though, right? Unless you're talking Invincible. I feel like that's why I was drawn to The Boys in the first place. It was, like, a superhero show, but that's got the most, like, pessimistic view of superheroes possible. And it's really good. The Boys comic is just hate porn. The show's not too many steps away from hate porn, to be fair. But I do know some of the stuff from later on with the comic for The Boys, and yeah. I've heard The Boys comics suck ass. Really? TV show cooked. I love The Boys. It's a great show. It's one of those random shows that I got recommended and was like, all right, fine, I'll give it a shot. And I, like, actually fucking loved it. Because I feel like normally I only really fall in love with things that I actually, like, kind of discover on my own, just from the internet in general. I don't typically fall in love with things that I get recommended from someone else. But man, I fucking love The Boys. Man, I fucking love The Boys. And Invincible's actually the same thing. I had a friend recommend me Invincible too. That's another one. Other than that, yeah, I don't feel like there's any like TV shows really that like a friend told me I would like it and I watched it and genuinely was like, oh, I love this shit. The show be like, I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better. I love Homelander so much. Like, I love to hate Homelander, rather, but... God, he's such an asshole. Oh my god, I'm still hurting here. Oh my god! The poison is crazy. Okay, yeah, it's still a little scary here, turns out.
So, something, please.
Little spooky. Gotta say. Yeah, Falling Thunder. Just keep damage scaling that before anything else. Killing Palm, I'm not really using for damage. I'm just using it as a finisher. Although since it ends up dealing more damage, I wonder if leveling Killing Palm, like, reduces the... Or sorry, if it allows me to insta-kill from higher levels of health. Higher amounts of health, rather. Levels. You know what I mean. Support gem. I saw that shit. I just need Killing Palm supports at this point. Oh, I don't have enough dex for that? Or for any of them, apparently. Recover 12% of life over 4 seconds when supported skills cull an enemy. So when I use it for insta-kill, if I'm correct. Yeah. Yeah, so after I use it for insta-kill, I get 12% of my life back over 4 seconds. Supported skills have 50% chance to grant an additional charge. It's that one. That's the first one, but I need dex. It's that one. I love Homelander because he's such a Sigma. Yeah, Mikkel is being ironic. Mikkel's been around long enough. That's ironic Mikkel humor. Ow! These poison fuckers. Jesus. 22% chance to gain a charge. Hello. What a mana flask. You hear that? Hear that, chat? False, specifically. Mana. Oh, hello. Whoa. We got a wise guy here, huh? Now, Mikkel... There's a genuine, like, group of people who... They must have never seen The Boys. Right? But there's a genuine group of people who think that Homelander is, like... a Sigma male to aspire to, and I'm like, have you seen the show? Or have you just seen like the Sigma edits on Instagram Reels? Because there's no way. Oh my god. And I'm dead. And I'm dead. What the fuck? The poison here, dude. Jesus Christmas. Holy shit. Rather an anticlimax. Holy fuck, dude. Well, Chole's monking. Rest in peace. The whole point of Homelander is he's the most pathetic little ego man ever. I haven't even watched the show, and I know that. It's true. Like, that is kind of the whole point of him. Choose the buff guy. I have like barely started a Stormweaver POB. Chole got monked. I started watching The Boys because Homelander looked tough as fuck in a gruesome villain way. Anthony Starr did not disappoint. Anthony Starr kills it in that role. 100%. He fucking kills that role.
Sorceress! You were banished by your Akara for experimenting with the elements. Arrogance has led you here, and arrogance keeps you on those gallows. Speak your piece.
I might. Stormweaver Sorceress could absolutely be a move here. Even though it's very undercooked, like in my POB, I've started messing around with the idea a bit. I get way too into this shit with POB and everything. Before my characters even die, I'm like, okay, next character, what might I want to do here? Yeah. Chat, what would you name a sorceress? Preferably with Chole in the name somewhere. A lightning sorceress. Carl Urban. Yeah, Carl Urban kills it in The Boys. Wasn't there gonna be a spin-off set in Mexico? Cholestria? Chole Sparkles? Chole Sparkles? What the fuck? Why Chole Sparkles? Cholstrom? Chole Sparkles is so stupid. But I feel weirdly drawn to it. What do you mean, why? I cooked. Fine. Run! That's 2 deaths today. 2 rips in one day. I didn't even make it out of Act 1 with the monk, dude. I'm so washed.
They will suffer for this humiliation.
Sorceress is also new for PoE 2.
You're alive. I'm glad to
So I can do this.
I would appreciate it if you could.
We start with a fire staff on Sorceress. See, Sorceress was the first class I played, like right at the start of the game when it came out, but I haven't touched it since. So we start out with a firebolt. I think I can live with it. I probably want ES gear again. Plus max life is nice on a sorceress. She's a bit squishy, so. Granted, spellcaster class, but she's a bit squishy.
Die once more.
I have an interesting twist for my plan with this one too. Cause you know me, I like playing around with stuff, seeing if I can't make some slightly less conventional things happen. So I have a bit of a twist on this this sorceress setup. Once we get to level 2, it's an immediate, like, my first passive point is gonna be a bit different from how pretty much anyone builds out a spellcaster in PoE, whether it be a sorceress or a witch, it's gonna be a little different. But we'll get there when we get there. Oh, she gets Spark right away? All right, well, goodbye, Firebolt. Hello, Spark. All right. There, happy now?
Inspiring.
There we go. Mickle's favorite skill, right? Mickle, your first build you tried was Spark Stormweaver, wasn't it?
The first step on my chosen path.
So here's the twist, right, chat? Typically, everyone would look at these first 2 points and say 10% spell damage, 10 energy shield. Here's the thing. For a hardcore character who's squishy as fuck, an innate 10 energy shield, not crazy. But if we keep it going, keep the ball rolling, we get an innate 20 energy shield, and then 15% increased energy shield, including gear on this one. 15% increased energy shield. And then we get up to this 30% increased energy shield. So my plan is to just build for survivability on this one. I'm trying to make a chunky ass character, a safe ass character. Just keep this bitch alive. Bro is not running glass cannon. Bro's cannon just shoots glass. You'll see. I have a vision. It might turn out to be total shit. Because typically, I and just about anyone else in ARPGs go for, like, damage output, right? And then you get your survivability from the gear. But what if we just totally went survivability? What could we do here? Long term, I probably won't, but starting her out... I'm trying things, you know? I'm all about the experimentation, the discovery. We could develop the new sorceress meta. You never know. This does not fuck. I don't know what you mean. The only gear I even have right now is a shitty pair of torn gloves, and I've got 19 energy shield on a spellcaster who just gets to spam lightning everywhere from a distance. I'm already safe, and then when they do hit me,
I know it.
I have a chunky energy shield.
Well done. Please come and...
I'm not sure if this is working. You're looking at the time to kill. I'm looking at, I took 1 damage the entire fight.
Friendlies then. Well, I've no...
Because the shield tanked everything else.
There's a beast of particular... No, you could... Oh, well.
His burden is
Give me
heavy.
flame wall.
He hides it
We're not
well.
doing ice stuff again.
Flame Wall ignites enemies when caught in it. Any projectiles that pass through the wall will deal extra fire damage.
Hope the monk build
Flame Wall ignites
went well.
enemy.
Honestly, I could probably put that on scroll.
Welcome to the camp. I fear this. Stay safe, if you can. Please.
All right, I gotta.
Take your time.
She has every staff but the lightning one. So many staffs. Staffs for days. No lightning.
Stay safe, if you can.
I don't want to craft the fire staff.
Here's what I got.
Yes, life regen.
That's a good one.
Yes, life regen. Added lightning damage. Fuck the max life.
Might make good scrap.
Give me the added lightning damage. Wait, to attacks? Fuck, I didn't... ES and fire resistance it is.
That'll keep you alive.
ES and life regen.
Till next time.
Slight whoopsie daisy there. If I do say so myself.
Hello.
But it's fine.
Makes fun of my collection.
Crappy
I
ring.
think it's
I'm not
charming.
buying that.
Stay safe, if you can.
Bro's glass cannon turned into a cannon of glass. You'll see. You'll see. That's unfortunate that it was attacks and not spells. Fire res. Sounds like a Linkin Park song. Cannon of glass. You're not inventing a new archetype. You watch. I'm making it happen. I'm willing this into existence, okay? Bro's built like a Halo character. It's true. I have more ES than life. Plus, there's this interaction with Spark, where you can light the projectiles on fire with the flame wall. So using the flame wall will help out with the clear. That ring does literally nothing for me. It's not even worth picking up. Oh, I could sell it. Even though I'm not dealing any physical, I could sell it. Fuck it. Why not? Look at how safe I am. All that energy shield just to not have a life. Damn. Tiny health pool with shield regen. Yep. Who needs a glass cannon when you could have a cannon of glass? You see this, chat? You see this? Plus 10 to maximum energy shield. 78 ES. And I don't even have an armor piece. I played Sleeping Dogs back in like 2015 or 16, something like that. Like not right when it came out, but not terribly long after. But I played it. I liked it. Because I'm a bit of a martial arts nerd. See how safe I am, Mickle? You wish. You wish you were this safe. Get me out of that. That was a bit sketchy for a second. Shit on this all you want. You wish you had a build this safe. You'd want a Sleeping Dogs 2? I would too. I would like a sequel to that game, to be honest. I really would. Very triads like a serpent. I fuck with it. It was a fun game. The whole thing with like the costumes changing the fighting style he used was really fun. Like you put on a yellow tracksuit and all of a sudden he turns into Bruce Lee with his moveset. Like that shit is awesome. Should I watch DBS Broly sub or dub? Dragon Ball dub is great, but I watched Resurrection F subbed and it was good too. Both are fine, to be honest. I'm partial to the English voice cast with Dragon Ball. So I typically go with the dub. There aren't really any like bad actors, like voice actors in the Super Broly movie. They all kind of killed it, to be honest. I might even say, I might recommend the dub for Broly. And it's for one reason, but it's a great reason. Broly's English voice actor fucking killed it with the screaming in that movie. He sounds so wild in that movie. It's such a weird reason, but I think it's a good reason. Plus, Sean Shamel, Chris Sabat, the new guy who's doing Frieza in English, who also is killing it. Played the Mad Max game? I have not played the Mad Max game. I always hear good things about it though. Which is weird because it never looked that great back when it was like coming out. But every time I hear people talk about it, it's positive. So someday I need to get to it. Oh, there we go. It's not much, but it's a robe. Krillin and Luffy had the same voice actress in Japanese? Yes. Yes. There's a weird amount of crossover between voice actors in One Piece and Dragon Ball in both Japanese and English. What's it? Chris Sabat is Zoro in the One Piece dub. And he's literally just doing Piccolo's voice. He sounds pretty much one-to-one with Piccolo when he plays Zoro. He's just doing the same voice for both of them. But it's a great voice. Chris Sabat's awesome in general. I fucking love that guy. Got demolished by big releases like MGS5 in 2015? Yeah. The Grill Master. Yep. I'm trying to remember. There's a couple more, both in English and Japanese, between Dragon Ball and One Piece, but I didn't watch that much One Piece. Oh, the...
It is strange to think the Vestiri was once home to such forests.
I'm not a high enough level to be here. I thought the waypoint was right in the entrance in the Grellwood, but it's not. It's further in. I was gonna yoink it before going elsewhere, but so much for that. By going elsewhere, I mean, I guess wrapping it up with a level 3 sorceress started. I can't believe I ripped the Blood Mage like immediately, played Monk for a while, got something super good going, And then Ripped the Monk as well. Anyway, it is about that time, and I got some things to do. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, a follow, whatever. Come back another time. We'll be doing some more PoE 2 on occasion. Sneaking it into the schedule where I can. I'm not addicted, I swear. We're doing that. We're doing Armored Core, Ace Combat, Metal Gear, Resident Evil, Yakuza. We're doing a ton of shit. Whole ton of shit. So come back for any of it. It's all good shit. Also, if you enjoyed on the YouTube side, leave a like. Algorithm, you know how it goes. False just put the link in for Chole VODs in the YouTube chat. If you're looking for the stream VODs and Twitch, it's in Twitch as well now. If you're looking for stream VODs, they're getting moved from the main YouTube channel over to the new VOD channel, just to not flood sub feeds quite as much. So, the more that I get the backlog moved over there, the more that you're going to see the streams disappearing from the main channel, and that's why. Because that's the new home for all the VODs, so if you want VODs, Chole VODs. If you're looking for anything else to engage with the community outside of YouTube or Twitch, check out links in the description on YouTube, or they're on the channel page on the Twitch side. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever you're looking for, they're there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see all of us back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.